The molds for making bricks, very important. There are lots of different styles of bricks and lots of different styles of brick molds. This is a special brick mold that's got metal all the way around it that holds it together, keeps it from breaking apart, and lines the top of our brick mold. And that feature on a brick mold with that metal on the top is actually in the laws written in Massachusetts in the 17th century to keep the molds from wearing out and the brick maker to continue using your mold even after it wasn't making the brick of the same size anymore. So the government was trying to regulate the exact size of a brick, and you were punished if your bricks weren't the right size. If we used an all wooden mold, like one of these down here, and we continue to scrape away as we take the clay off the top, our mold will start to get caved in, and then our brick isn't brick shaped anymore. We don't need very many tools for brick making either. There were itinerant or traveling brick makers. One of the reasons why is because all you need are your set of brick molds. You might need a striking board, something to take the clay off the top. You might need a mallet if you're making special kind of bricks where you have to knock the mold. You need a bucket for water, and then all you need are materials. An example of 18th century brick making is perfectly laid out in Matthew Patten's diary. And he does a diary in the 18th century. And in 1782, in September, he starts to collect a big pile of clay. A few days later, he gets the wood and he makes molds. And then a few days after that, he starts talking about making bricks, 200 bricks a day, 750 bricks a day. Other people are helping him. Some days he's making as many as 1,500 bricks a day. He does that for 3 or 4 weeks, on and off. And then I think it's right at the beginning of October, he says, I've made the last of my bricks. 200 of them were damaged by the rain. And then October 22nd, Master Richardson comes to his house, and Master Richardson builds a kiln and fires his bricks for him. It is so interesting to read this account because Matthew Patten, he's not a brick maker. He's actually someone who's a justice of the peace. He does a lot of legal work for people. He also works his homestead, a little bit of farming. And in this circumstance, he goes about making bricks. He uses other people's help. He has this master brick maker. And even more interesting, the next year he makes bricks again, but he doesn't need Master Richardson to come and help him build or fire his bricks. He already knows how to do it.